ASL, in video-recorded interviews, which Bobby then translated into English on the written page. And then together, we worked on the translated source material, chipping away, molding, shaping, and polishing until it took its final form. I started the writing process in ASL because it is my natural language, the one I most feel comfortable expressing myself in. ASL is distinct from most other languages, like English. One of the biggest differences between ASL and English is the modality in which each is expressed during conversation. ASL is signed, expressed with the hands, face, and body, and received visually. English is expressed with vocal sounds and received auditorily. Turning my stories from ASL into written English was a singular challenge. Bobby and I not only had to translate my stories from one language to another, we also had to condense the visual spatial nature of the source language, ASL, into the linear two-dimensional symbols of the output language, written English. As always happens during the process of linguistic translation, many elements of the source language got lost in the output language. The beauty, power, magic of ASL is reduced on these written pages. We attempt to recapture some of that lost magic in different ways in this book. From time to time, we describe certain ASL words and phrases in great detail, aiming not only to paint a picture of these signs, but to convey the layers of visual creativity, feeling, and meaning behind each of them. We also write ASL dialogue using an all-caps method called ASL gloss. We borrowed rules and concepts from existing ASL gloss systems and modified them to make our ASL gloss more easily understood by a reader who may have zero knowledge of ASL. Reading ASL gloss may be confusing at first. The first thing you will probably notice is that the grammatical structure of sentences in ASL gloss is different from that of English. This is not because ASL is broken English, but rather because ASL has its own rules, separate from those of English. For instance, in ASL sentences, words appear in a different order. In our ASL gloss, you'll also see hyphenated words. Often a hyphen is used in ASL gloss to link together multiple English words covered by a single sign. One example is don't-know. While the phrase don't know consists of two words in English, in ASL it is expressed using a single sign. Another way a hyphen is used in our ASL gloss is with a repeated term, such as try-try. This signifies that the sign is rapidly expressed twice in a row. There are different reasons why a sign is repeated. One is to modify a verb and place emphasis. From the English sentence, I have been trying to figure out this brain teaser for the last 10 minutes. An ASL signer may repeat the sign try to convey the amount of effort expended. In ASL gloss, the same sentence may be written as me try-try, figure-out, brain teaser, 10 minutes. For this audiobook, instances of ASL gloss that are written with hyphens to indicate multiple English words covered by a single sign or to signify emphasis will be read as a single word. Try-try will be read as try-try. Figure-out will be read as figure-out. The ASL gloss method we use still falls well short of fully capturing the power and beauty of spoken ASL. So many elements of ASL are still missing. The shape your hand takes as it forms a sign, the precise gauge of emotion and intensity emanating from the eyes and brows, the mouth movements that can differentiate a description of a tiny grape-sized ball from that of a big inflatable beach ball, cinematic classifiers, a trademark of the language that can turn a single hand into a Formula One race car with a thrumming motor leaning into hairpin turns on a racetrack. All these beautiful details are tragically absent from the flat and linear scribblings of English on the page. But the ASL gloss phrases you'll see in this book aren't intended to teach you the language of ASL. If you want to learn ASL, take a class taught by a deaf teacher. Meet and converse with real deaf people, the native communicators and torchbearers of our language. Immerse and invest yourself in the journey. The ASL gloss method has a different purpose, to keep your attention on the fact that the majority of the people in this book are deaf and communicate using a language that is very different from the spoken ones a hearing person is exposed to.